Hey Virgos, welcome and welcome back to the Honey Sea Star Tarot and welcome to 2025. So this is going to be our second reading of the year, but it's going to be our weekend reading from January 3rd through the 5th. And to start things off right away, on the 3rd, I am welcoming a very, very special gift. It is Champion and Charlie's official 2-year birthday. So they are 2 years old as of today. Before we get started too, I just wanted to say thank you guys to each and every one of you for all the ways that you love and support this channel. You truly lift me up. Seriously, when these messages resonate with you, it truly fills me up just as much to be able to connect with you guys. So thank you so much. I love you back. So let's see what's in store for us. So as we walk into this weekend, the moon is going to be in Pisces. And so this brings out the sensitive side of us, the dreaminess, the dreamer in us, the introverted person in us. But either way, it's an opportunity to really dream expressively and to dream tenderly, especially because the moon, which is in Pisces, again, is going to be conjunct with Venus, which is also in Pisces. So there is a lot of water here. But with this conjunction, basically, it really helps us with getting in a tender mood. It brings focus for us to the nurturing side, how we nurture relationships, how we nurture and mother ourselves. But it's all about that TLC, basically, is kind of how I would put it. And so, Spirit, as we walk into this weekend here, what messages do you have for us at the tarot? Oh, my goodness. Okay. Okay. Thank you. I love that when that happens. I'm just saying. All right, so let's see here. So, wow, right away we've got the Empress, the Knight of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, and the Hanged Man, as well as the Chariot in reverse. Okay. So right away coming into this weekend, like I say, you are all about the nurturing aspect. You're standing in the Empress power. This is about that tender mood, that nurturing mother within each of us. But it's also about nurturing the seeds that we sow, I guess is how I would put it. Not only in relationships, but also in success, in business, in material wealth. But it's a fertility that you've got about you coming into this weekend, coming into 2025 as well, just saying. What I also see with the Knight of Pentacles, though, is that you're standing very rationally. And this doesn't surprise me, and I'm glad that this came out. I'm very grateful because on the 3rd as well, Mars is going to be in opposition with Pluto. Mars is in Leo, Pluto is in Aquarius. And so this is a really intriguing opportunity. Or opposition, astrologically speaking. And so basically Mars, which is the god of war, thank you, Charlie, for the confirmation. He says, watch out, just saying. But with Mars being the god of war, at this opposition, it faces Pluto, which is the ruler of the underworld. And so watch out for being targeted for any criminal activity. Also, it's important to stay away from dangerous situations, sharp objects, just saying. This is also an opportunity where things can happen. We can always control what we do, but we can't control what other people do. So stay safe, but also stay cautious. This is about being trustworthy, standing in your kindness, but also, too, it's a focus on financial stability, focusing on not letting these distractions, this potential target aspect, really pull you off of your game, I guess is how I would put, or pull you away from your ethics, your standards, and to focus then on what you're building. Now, with the Four of Pentacles, this is about possessing the Midas touch in a lot of ways. And at the bottom of the deck here, I was just drawn to look at it. But basically, this is also about where what you touch, it basically turns to gold. You're focusing on your fortune. You're focusing on your emotional wealth. You're also focusing on, what you're bringing in with your security. Don't hold on necessarily too tight. However, what I love about this and what Spirit is saying is prioritize your finances during this time. Frugality is important during this time. Keeping and holding your power, not giving it away, especially to conflict, is important during this time because you are one step away from commercial success. Now is the time to stand your ground. Also, too, now is the time to remember that you indeed are in a favorable position. And also, too, you're standing in a place of basically reciprocity, which is, I absolutely love this. Sorry, I just love it. So what I'm getting most with this is that there's a social justice coming to play. And especially, like I say, if you're going to be a target or find yourself being targeted on January 3rd, this is where people, if they have tried to come against you, defame your character, etc., lie about you, this is all about social justice. You're standing in your power and people are seeing you for exactly who you are. And that's through that reciprocity. That's through that give and receipt, right? And it's also about fairness and sharing. But it's about, sharing knowledge, sharing the experience, and then also focusing on financial management. Now, on the 4th as well, the sun is going to be sextile with Saturn. So the sun is in my boy's sign, Cappies, all about structure and stability. Just saying. Charlie in the background. I don't know if you guys can hear him or not, but it is just hilarious to me. We've got a little bit of ants in our pants. So he's singing and playing a bit. Anyway, with the sun being in Cappy, it's going to be sextile with Saturn, which is also in Pisces during this time. This allows on the 4th any type of oppositional aspects that you may feel coming at you on the 3rd. Where your mind is with an emotion, is with that dreamer, that focus, that nurturing aspect. Staying with that on the 3rd, and as you move into the 4th, it allows your relationships to deepen, to become more committed. And that's essentially what you're utilizing with your 6 of Pentacles. You're really building those social aspects, the reciprocity in your relationships, sharing in your relationships, but with good relationships. It's kind of like as we walk into 2025, especially as Virgos, because we've got this huge focus on our relationship house, you're done with toxic, basically. You're with that Taurian energy where it focuses on home, family, health, wealth, stability, but healthy relationships. And on the 4th, we're only going to get a leg up astrologically speaking with this sextile between the sun and Saturn. Now, also, too, no pressure at all, but with the sextile aspect, it is a wonderful time to propose. And it's also a time where you may meet somebody new, either through work, or through some sort of career-oriented opportunity. Side tangent too, it's a time where you'll be really nurturing and caring for yourself too with that Taurian energy. This is where you'll find that you'll maybe really focusing on your skin, your health. And when I say your skin, I mean like your skin is the largest organ in your body. So it really looks at, or you're really paying more attention to it. What is it showing you? How is your skin reacting to your environment? How you're caring for it? The season, for instance, the humidity aspects, age, just saying, at least for me. But that's where you're really starting to nurture yourself. You're really focusing on taking care of that temple, but with the biggest organ in your body, your skin, because really your skin reflects your health inside and out. Now, at this point, too, with the Hanged Man, on the 5th, the moon is going to be moving into Aries. And so this brings this boost of confidence, not only in your gifts, but also in your skills. And it's an opportunity to where you might find yourself acting spontaneously with responsibility. And what I like to call it in another way is you're in the flow. And if that resonates, by all means, put a heart in the comments below, share your story in the comments below. Because basically what I see in this is that you're in the flow with your spiritual growth. This is involuntary submission, but it's about trust in your faith. You may have a new perception coming in, an unconventional plan or an idea that comes in. And basically where I see in this, especially with conjunction with the Chariot in reverse, is that you could be looking at coming into this weekend where you're looking at a bit of fear. You're coming into 2025 with a lot of ideas, especially with the moon being in Pisces. Now is the time to write them down. This could be a point of analysis paralysis, basically, where it's like you've got so many ideas in your head. You've got actually I'm going to pull the kitchen here as well, or kitchen tarot, excuse me. But it's where you've got so many ideas in your head, but they're staying there, basically. And so now is the time to really focus when you come out of this weekend, coming into the 5th, coming into this next week, to start really journaling, start putting those ideas onto paper. It always helps as the start of the manifestation process to really look at them. That way you can start to prioritize, start to organize, start to plan, start to see them in practical steps so that you can take the 5D and manifest it into the 3D to fully call it in with that practical action. That's what this moon in Aries on the 5th is going to be helping us with. And like I say, it's where new projects are going to take place, tackling difficult situations, difficult things, difficult projects. Or say if you've been struggling with aspects where you've been starting projects, struggling with finishing them. Now is the time where you'll really have an opportunity to tie up loose ends, finish business, but finish it with assertiveness rather than a little bit more hesitation or overwhelmed aspects, especially with that Chariot in reverse, that stagnancy feeling. Now, as well, for an additional message here, as for this weekend, what I really see Spirit wanting to remind us is to find that balance and harmony, find that center within you and in your partnerships, in your partnership with your business, with what you're building. But it's through that self-love, it's through that self-care that's going to keep you from avoiding that overburden or burnout situation that you may be compelled to feel. Or like I said before, the analysis paralysis that we unfortunately do suffer from as Virgos. Just saying. And if that resonates, by all means, share your story in the comments below. Put a heart if you feel comfortable. But either way here, if you do need a boost in that way, check out the Honey Sea Star store. All of the designs there are meant to be power words that are meant to uplift and inspire as well as empower you to take action, believe in your skills, believe in the gifts that you're meant to share in this world. Because truly, you are one of a kind and we need your gifts. We need your light in the world, your energy in the world. So don't ever dim your light. Don't ever hesitate. But either way, if you need a little pick-me-up, need a little boost, check out the Honey Sea Star store. It's supposed to lift you up, or all the words, like I say, all the designs are meant to empower you and lift you throughout your day. And also to remind you that we are with you here on this channel throughout your day, supporting you, lifting you, setting you up for success along the way as well. Now, with the world, like I say, this is where Spirit is saying success is meant to be yours. The universe is in your favor. And honestly, too, the angel number 1525 is about that as well. It's about knowing, as a message of encouragement, it's about knowing that you are supported and aligned with the universe's plan for your life. Now is the time to trust your inner guidance, take bold steps, and know that you are supported to pursue your dreams. You're on, also too, you may also feel, or some of us may be on the brink of a spiritual awakening or spiritual enlightenment, because what I see in this as well is that you are really fully embodying the Hermit, which is the Virgo sign. This is all about taking advice, seeking consultation, really going within, but illuminating the unknown, illuminating the fears, illuminating the tasks, the practical action that needs to take place in order to make those dreams your reality. And so you're uncovering them. You're taking the time to learn what you don't know, explore new avenues, and embrace the journey along the way. Just saying. Now, Spirit, what are any additional messages that you have for us? Oh, thank you. For us here as we walk into this next week, walk into this weekend, walk into 2025. Okay, so kind of a cautionary tale, but with the devil, this is all about the temptational aspects. Also, too, kind of as a sign of a warning, I would say, or cautionary sign with the opposition between Mars and Pluto. Just watch out for dangerous situations, risk analysis, temptations. You could see some of that going through this weekend here as well. I see, a little bit aspects in that of either addictions or materialisms, really looking at what your focuses are in your relationships as well as in your relationship with yourself and how you're nurturing that, right? And this is the start of new. Spirit is basically saying here that now is the time as you walk into 2025 to really let whatever was holding you back in 2024 go. Whatever was no longer serving you, go, because now is where a new start of something awaits you. In 2025, and for those that haven't seen it, I made a video basically kind of as a brief overhaul. This is going to be a really busy year for Virgos, and so that's where Spirit is saying this is your new beginning. This is a new year. Do not take 2024 with you. Do not take whatever dissatisfaction, restraints, that were holding you back, that feeling of feeling trapped, or even depression that was caused here by unfortunate situations or unfortunate painful events. Now instead is the time to get focused and work hard through your perseverance. Labor towards those long-term goals. Like I say, journal every idea that you have coming into play, especially when the moon's in Pisces during this time, because they'll all lead to success. This is a good time here to really make significant life changes for the positive and move forward with confidence and with balance. But it's finding that balance between the material and the spiritual. And if that resonates, by all means, put a heart in the comments below. Tell me or share your thoughts in the comments below, or to share this message. Like, share, and subscribe. It'll help support the channel, but more importantly, it'll help with getting this message out to as many Virgos as we can. That way we can all walk into 2025 together in strength, because we are stronger together, right? We support each other. That's how we set ourselves up for success and set each other up for success. Now, I just want to pull some additional messages from our spirit animals. Spirit, what additional messages do you think you have for us? I just love it where it's like, as soon as you ask, you shall receive. Always be careful what you wish for or ask for, right? Now, with the deer, this represents love. This is all about remembering to be gentle with yourself. Spirit is reminding us here at this time, especially at the beginning as we walk into 2025, that you heal with the power of love. Leave what didn't serve you back in 2024 because it's no longer meant for you. See the light in all things. Acknowledge your self-worth and acknowledge your grace, because I'm just saying, you make it look easy and you're making it look beautiful along the way with your journey. And with the dolphin, this is all about remembering to play. This is where Spirit is saying, swim in the happy joy of living. Inhale the confidence, exhale the fear, dive into the wisdom, and go with the flow. Like I say, this is really about going with the flow. Spontaneity with responsibility as we walk into 2025. And then before we go here too, let's just look at our major arcana. See if there's any additional messages, but also too for the music therapy piece. And so what we pulled here, and the color therapy, I should say too, but either way. So what we've got here is the D sharp, the G sharp, and the F sharp. And so what I also see in that quite a bit too is if you are feeling any blockages in your alignment with your chakras, your solar plexus could be affected right now or feel like it's affected. Also your third eye, getting to see and receive those messages, as well as your heart chakra. And so if you are feeling any misalignments in those areas, try playing around with the D sharp, the G sharp, and the F sharp chord progressions. Realign it or meditate as you play and prov. Meditate as you play with those chord progressions, and really practice your positive affirmations with realigning your energy. Now also too, for color wise, what I see in that is we've got some, quite a bit of yellows here on, which again correlates to your solar plexus. And then also quite a bit of greens here. There is a smidge of purple too, but what I really get out of this is the strength of yellow, which is the strength of the sun, right? Your solar plexus really calls to your confidence. It's about reminding yourself that you are enough, and that you're strong and you're capable, and that you are okay in engaging in all areas of your life, being playful as a child, and allowing yourself the inspiration in action with the sun. Now is the time to really take those ideas, break them down into practical steps, and to take action. Remember who you are. Remember your spontaneity with responsibility. Taking on those new projects, tackling those difficult situations, tying up those loose ends, but most importantly, remembering that you are supported and aligned with the universe's plan for you. Trust. And then with the heart chakra, that's all about remembering again that you are actively supported. I was just talking about that. So confirmation, you are not alone. For anyone that does feel that, by all means, know that on this channel, in the universe, Spirit Spirit is with you. We are with you, supporting you, loving you every step of the way. And this is the time really to remind yourself that you're holding a space for yourself, constantly, seeing yourself so that you can be supported and also serve of service, to others. And with the third eye, like I say, it's all about responding and receiving messages. If you're feeling disconnected from the universe, practice your grounding. Get out there and really experience nature, which I know is hard, especially during January, depending upon where you are. However, this is about really remembering that you are naturally intuitive. We all are, right? It's a muscle. It's about opening yourself to be able to receive. It's also about being able to question, being aware of personal bias, personal opinion, but being open to dream as big as the universe and to receive the messages, the lessons that are meant for you in this universe, in this life. And so, like I say, try playing around with those colors this weekend, and also too, the music therapy to realign your chakras. Remember too, water holds memories, so drink plenty of water during this time to detoxify as well as replenish and re-nurture yourself, rejuvenate yourself so that you can be realigned and know that now is the time to trust your inner guidance. Take bold steps and know that you are supported to pursue your dreams during this time and pursue your dreams and goals for 2025. Like I say again as well, if this message resonated, by all means, please like, share, subscribe. Your love and support means the world. But until we meet again, I am sending all my love and light to you. Take care, and I'll see you in the next reading.